Hello friends, welcome to the daily PYQ analysis session where I try to link the current affairs with the PYQs and help you identify important themes which UPSC is asking year after year. So guys, let us start. So the very first topic which I have chosen is from Indian Polity, bulldozing Sikhs home in UP Prayagraj, inhuman and illegal Supreme Court. So guys, here I have picked up these two PYQs which are related to rule of law. Okay, so recently Supreme Court has come up with a judgment where it has said that this bulldozer justice is illegal, unconstitutional. Why? Because it violates rule of law. So this concept of rule of law is very important for the UPSC prelims examination. Multiple times UPSC has asked question of rule of law. So I will first discuss the concept of rule of law and then we will solve the PYQs, because few students said, sir, please discuss the concept also. So guys, the concept of rule of law was given by A.V. Dicey. He was a British jurist. According to him, rule of law basically has three important principles. These important principles are absence of arbitrary power. Second is equality before law. Everyone should be equal before law. And third is rights. Every individual must have some inalienable rights. These are the three elements of rule of law. There is another concept which is rule of law index, which basically ranks countries as per the rule of law. So countries which are ranked top, they have very good rule of law, and countries which have ranked low, they do not have rule of law. So guys, this rule of law index is brought out by World Justice Project. World Justice Project. Okay. So guys, now let us try to answer these two questions. Which of the following is regarded as the main feature of rule of law? Limitation of powers. Yes, this is rule of law. Why? Because you can see absence of arbitrary power. Absence of arbitrary power is what? Limitation of powers. Equality before law. Yes, rule of law includes equality before law. Yes, this is correct. Third says people's responsibility to government. No, rule of law is not about people's responsibility to government. It is the other way around. And last is civil rights and liberty. Yes, you can see the third feature of rule of law is primacy of rights. Okay, so guys, we have the answer 1, 2 and 4. So we have the option as C as the correct option. This is not right. Okay, so rule of law, very important concept. Again, there are three features of rule of law: absence of arbitrary power, which is limited government. Second is equality before law, and third is primacy of rights. Let us see the second PYQ. Rule of law index is released by, so the answer to this question is World Justice Project. You can see here rule of law is brought out by World Justice Project. Okay, so it's a very important topic, guys. Definitely you can expect this. A similar question was asked in the prelims examination. You can see 2023. What does due process of law means? Okay, so the answer to this question is what? Is it principle of natural justice? Is it procedure established by law? Is it fair application of law? Is it equality before law? So the answer is fair application of law. Even in this case, okay, the concept of due process is very important. Okay, due process is very important because such kind of bulldozer justice basically do not respect due process of law, which is basically fair application of law. So this is a very important PYQ. Please do prepare. I'm giving an assignment today. Please prepare the difference between due process versus procedure established by law. Please do prepare the difference between these two. Okay, so guys, this is a very important concept: due process and procedure established by law. Indian Constitution, okay, to begin with, adopted procedure established by law, Article 21, but Supreme Court has expanded this to due process of law. Okay, so please do prepare this concept. Let us go to the next important PYQ. Before that, guys, people who do not know about my Telegram channel, this is my Telegram channel, this is my Telegram handle link, you can contact me. Okay, next, guys, you can see here for RBI, you can see here RBI to buy 8,000 crores, 80,000 crores of government securities. Okay. So guys, there is a very important concept called open market operation. Guys, open market operation is a very important tool of monetary policy used by RBI to manage liquidity in the market. Liquidity in the market. Okay. So guys, open market operations are basically market tools used by RBI through which RBI can sell or purchase. RBI can sell or sell or purchase the government securities in order to manage liquidity in the market. So guys, when RBI buys government securities, this means what? It increases the liquidity. Liquidity goes up. And when the RBI sells government securities, this means what? The liquidity goes down. Okay, this is the two things, guys. So here you can see RBI is buying government securities. By buying government securities, RBI is what? Increasing the liquidity in the market, because when you buy government securities, when RBI, okay, and suppose public, okay, so when RBI is buying the government securities, okay, RBI is buying, this means what? Liquidity is going, or banks also you can say, public, bank, whatever. Okay, so liquidity is going into the system. Okay, so increase of liquidity happens when government buys government security. When government sells securities, there is decline in liquidity in the market. You can see here, if there is excess liquidity in the market, RBI resorts to sale of securities. And when there is less liquidity condition, when the liquidity condition is tight, government buys securities. Okay, that is what government RBI is doing right now. Okay, so this is very, very important, guys. You can see UPSC has asked multiple questions on that. In the context of Indian economy, open market operation refers to what? You see this question, 2013 question. The answer to this question is what? Purchase and sale of government securities is called open market operation. This is a tool of RBI, monetary policy tool of RBI. With reference to Indian economy, consider the following: bank rate, open market operation, public debt and public revenue. Which of the above are components of monetary policy? So guys, public debt and public revenue. Public debt and public revenue, these are what? These are fiscal policy tools. Monetary policy tools are bank rate and open market operation, RBI. Okay, so the answer to this question is what? 1 and 2 only. Option C is the correct answer. Now let us see another important PYQ today. So guys, you can see this PYQ we will discuss, but before that, let us see what is the news item, guys. So today, Maharashtra Pollution Control Board, okay, does not accept the water bodies as dying, says fishing community. So guys, fishing community has concerns about water bodies. Okay, so here two important concepts, which is biological oxygen demand and chemical oxygen demand, were in news. So guys, generally the pollution level in water bodies can be studied or can be assessed using the biological oxygen demand and chemical oxygen demand. You can see UPSC has asked question on biological oxygen demand. Biological oxygen demand stands for what? Biological oxygen demand stands for the pollution assessment. Pollution assessment in aquatic system. It basically is the amount of dissolved oxygen which is consumed by microorganisms to decompose organic matter. That is what is called biological oxygen demand. It is the oxygen which is needed by the microorganisms in the water to decompose the organic pollutants which are there in the water. And chemical oxygen demand stands for the oxygen which is required to decompose both biodegradable and non-biodegradable, okay, waste in the water. Okay, so this is little bit, okay, higher in scope. Okay, so this is a very important concept, guys. BOD and COD, I'm expecting this question to come in this year's prelims examination. Guys, here I would like to tell you that this is my Telegram ID. You can contact me. And guys, I have launched a 2026 mentorship batch for UPSC prelims 2026. Please do join my Lakshya 2026 prelims batch. I am giving daily targets. I am giving daily quiz, 10 most important questions. I am giving weekly test. I am giving you PYQ analysis. I am giving you elimination sessions. So this is a very, very important course for 2026 prelims examination, guys. I have cracked this exam, guys, 6 out of 6 times. I have cracked the prelims examination 6 out of 6 times. You can see the marks which I have scored. It is one of the highest marks scored by any UPSC aspirant in the last 10 years. You can go and cross check. This very high scores I have scored. I will teach you all those tricks which is required to crack the prelims examination, guys. Also, guys, people who are going for 2025 prelims examination can go through this PYQ mastery session. These are very, very useful for the prelims examination. Guys, if you like this PYQ analysis, if you want me to continue this PYQ analysis every day, please do consider liking this and sharing this with your friends. Thank you guys. Bye bye. Take care.